Did you make a New Year's resolution, perhaps to become more financially fit? Well, getting started can be daunting, I know it. So where do you start? Joe Beno is here from Nicolet National Bank, to help us all out to get us started. Good morning, Happy New Year.
Good morning, Happy New Year to you too.
So how do we get started? What is the first thing we need to think about when we're planning a budget?
The biggest thing is to make your commitment. You know, it sounds like a simple thing to do, but it is the biggest thing. Make the commitment just like you do when you're looking at becoming physically fit. Same thing. You know, that's hard to become physically fit. It's hard to commit to doing the exercises. It's hard. And so those are some really tough things to decide to do. Same thing with becoming financially fit. It's going to be hard, but the rewards are big. So.
And then you actually have to do it.
Yeah, you do.
You say you're going to do it, make that commitment, but then you have to get started.
Yeah, you do.
That's the hard part.
It is, but like I said, if you commit to doing it, you know it's going to be hard if you inspect it as well. So you make that commitment, you start by, do you want to kind of go through?
Yeah, let's go through the mechanics. So what do we actually do? What do we sit down and do first?
It's very easy, really. What you need to do is to take out a piece of paper, as simple as doing it on a piece of paper. On one side, you're going to list what your current income is, your net income. On the other side, you're going to list what your current savings plan is, as well as what your obligations are, your payments and the balances.
Okay.
So that itself is kind of an eye-opener for some people.
So I have this much money coming in, but I have these many bills, and then what's left over for all the other expenses that happens. And then how far back should you be looking?
Most people tend to look at their financial world annually. So again, this is a good time of year to start that. So if you should look at what you spend annually. So then we're going to look, but we're going to break that down, just like you do when you're also trying to lose weight. You know, you take that and break that down. So the same thing, we'll do it on a monthly basis. You can even break it down further and look at your paychecks. So per paycheck, how much am I going to allocate towards my bills that I currently have? And how much am I going to allocate towards my savings accounts?
So you look back at the last 12 months, look back at a month, look back at 12 months, see where your money's going, see how much is coming in, and then you make your budget, you write that down so that you can stick to it, stick to the plan like you would your exercise plan. Then how often should you be checking your finances? Checking if you're on budget?
You should check that once a month. I mean, there's no reason why, because also you want to get excited about reaching those goals. So if, for example, if you decide that you want to put so much in savings every month, that is something that's pretty exciting when you achieve that. Just like if you lost your first 10 pounds, that's pretty exciting when that happens. You know, so then you build on that. Same thing with when you decide to make some reductions on your current debt that you have out there. That's pretty exciting when you can apply $200, $300, $400 right towards the principal of something. So it's what we have to do is create an energy and an excitement about reducing our debt.
I want that for myself, Joe. I want to look at my bank account once and be excited that I made those savings. So yes, what she was saying is make sure that you add savings into your long-term plans so that you have that down the road. And then finally, expect the unexpected, because you never know what's going to happen, right?
Correct, right. And that goes back to the savings. If you have some set aside, that's going to help you for those times when you just don't expect, you know, you have something come up that you don't expect.
And find the system that works for you too. So whether you use cash or credit cards, if you do online banking, find out what works for you.
Correct. Yep.
And there are some banks too that offer you a little extra money along the way.
Yeah, there are, and one of those is Nicolet Bank. We have an awesome checking account right now that is paying you 3% on your balances up to $25,000. So you could stop in and talk with any of our personal bankers, then go through the checking account program as well as our savings account program.
And yeah, and check with your own bank to see what they have to offer, because you might be surprised that there are things there at your bank. And we're gonna, there's a worksheet, if you're just daunted by all that information, there's a worksheet you can do to write down your finances. We'll put a link on our website, fox11online.com. Click on Good Day Wisconsin. Joe, thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
And